This is Abdullah Hasabullabi again. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome everybody in my channel. And today I'll try to explain about my maternal line results. I am from Sudan, from Jahadian tribe. In the previous video, we explained about the autosomal result. The autosomal results, um, it the test is concerned about the nuclear DNA. We can find that inside the nucleus of the cells there are 46 chromosomes. 23 of them came from the father's sperm, and 23 of them came from the other mother's ovum. Okay, so it concern about the nuclear DNA, but there are two chromosomes are excluded from the test, which are the sexual chromosomes, the X and Y in the male, and the X and X in the females. The rest of the chromosomes, these are where we got our autosomal results. These chromosomes are the determinant of how we look like, how our body organs formed, all the details of the body, outside and inside. We can find them in these chromosomes. But the sexual chromosomes, they determine the sex of the human being, either to be male by taking the pattern X and Y, or females X and X. So this is about the autosomal the results. Today we have a different test. This is the maternal line mitochondrial test. Mitochondria is a part of the cell. It's located outside of the nucleus of the cell, but inside the cell, but outside the nucleus. So this is not nuclear DNA. This is mitochondrial DNA. This part of the cell, its job is to create the energy, to generate the energy for these cell processes, because all the cells making many processes, and it need energy from that. This came from the mitochondria. When the first cell of the baby formed inside the womb of the mother, by the meeting of the sperm of the father and the ovum of the mother, we can find that both of them have mitochondria. The sperm has its own mitochondria because it's needed for its processes also, but it has half of the nuclear DNA. It has only 23 chromosomes. And the mother's ovum, it has also a mitochondria, and it has inside the nuclear DNA, it has only also 23, the half of the body cells chromosome. So that when they meet together, they form the new human being, the new baby, with 46 chromosomes. But here we have two mitochondria. So the maternal mitochondria is the one will remain. The mother's mitochondria, the one which was on the ovum, this will remain. The one of the sperm, it will destroy. It will be destroyed, and there will be only mitochondria, one mitochondria from the mother's side. So this why we can trace and we can check for our maternal line through our mitochondria, either for males or females. This test could be done by either males or females to trace the mother's line. Okay, so we go to my result here. Autosomal DNA we explained before. This is my profile in the family tree DNA. Y DNA we'll explain it later. Big Y, this is also for the Y DNA. Here we have the mitochondrial DNA, maternal DNA or mitochondria DNA. This is my haplogroup, maternal haplogroup L3H1B1A. We can see some explanation about it. What happened to the internet? Yeah. Okay. Here, this haplogroup L3H1B1A. This is maternal, not paternal. Part of the L cluster of haplogroups, which has been concretely characterized as representing the original human mitochondrial lineage. Haplogroup L3 is found in Africa. This haplogroup dates on approximately 60,000 years ago and is detected throughout Africa. So here it looks like an African haplogroup. Also, they have a map here. I don't know if it will appear or not. Okay. Anyway, can we see the map or not? If we can't, yeah. Here we have, yeah. So my haplogroup here is in yellow. Wow. See here, it's located in Sudan. It's located in Sudan and then spread in Africa, going to Libya, going to west, south, and north of Africa. Okay, and this is the map of the paternal haplogroups. My maternal haplogroup in yellow. Okay. So I go for ancestral origins to see which nationalities they matches with me. Oh, only I have two matches, one from Spain and the other from United Kingdom. From Spain, there is a one match from a 2,847 Spanish people who did this test. 2,847 Spanish testers. They did the test. Only I have a match of one of them. So this is very rare in Spain. The percentage is less than 0.1%. And also in United Kingdom, this one match is one among 8,476. 8,476. So I have only two matches on the maternal line on the DNA. This is a family tree DNA. So I can see the matches. We have many. We have three levels here. This is HVR1, HVR2 coded rigos. This is for the most recent. If you have most recent common ancestor, you will have in the third level. You will have match, but I don't. Also, there is in the second match if the more ancient, but also recent comparing to HVR1 only. So the second is also more closer than the first one. The first one is the most distant. Yeah, HVR1. HVR1. This is the more the far. Yeah. So here I have two matches: John Mr. John Wilmot from British Islands, and David Rodriguez from Spain. So here, according to these matches, like one can say this is a Western European, but it's not according to the explanation of the explanation, and according to the map, it's not. It's African. and it's originated in North Sudan, and we are in North Sudan. So yeah, the British guy is putting his grandmother data. We have a good recordings about the maternal line. This is very good. Okay, so only two matches on this. Only two matches on the family tree DNA. Also, I can see that they have journey, mitochondrial DNA journey video. So we will see. Let's see.
Hi, Abdallah. Your mitochondrial DNA results are ready. Let's begin your journey. So, what is mitochondrial DNA? Mitochondrial DNA, also known as mtDNA, is passed down from mothers to their children. While both males and females inherit their mother's mtDNA, only the daughters will continue passing it throughout the generations. Tiny changes that occur approximately every 3,500 years allow us to trace one's maternal ancestry back to the most recent common maternal ancestor of all living humans. We all share a single mother around 200,000 years ago. Some descendants of our shared mother left Africa migrating into the Middle East around 70,000 years ago, on their way to populate the rest of the world. As humans migrated, different variations of mtDNA were passed down, establishing the mtDNA tree. A branch of this tree is called a haplogroup. Haplogroups differ from each other by a varying number of tiny changes, referred to as mutations. You belong to the maternal haplogroup branch L3. Haplogroup L3 is believed to have originated in East Africa 70,000 to 80,000 years ago. L3 is subdivided into several clades, two of which gave rise to the macrohaplogroups M and N, representing the out-of-Africa migration. While a fraction of the human species left Africa, your ancestors remained. Migrating throughout the continent for more than 100,000 years, they transformed their lifestyle from hunter-gatherers to agriculturalists 3,000 years ago. Today, haplogroup L3 is commonly found in Northeast Africa and expands to the Arabian Peninsula. We also discovered that you share a common ancestor with at least one notable person whose DNA has been analyzed. One such person who shared your L haplogroup was Nelson Mandela, an anti-apartheid revolutionary and the South African president from 1994 to 1999. We didn't find close matches, but as more people join family tree DNA, the chances of finding a new relative increase. Thank you, Abdallah, for allowing us to join you on your journey through your maternal ancestry. We encourage you to share your journey of discovery with friends and family.
Okay, so this is the video telling about my maternal line, and that I share the same maternal haplogroup with Mr. Nelson Mandela. He's very known South African president and politician who fought against the racism. Yeah. proud to have Nelson Mandela as a relative and share with him the same maternal haplogroup. So this is a good service also given by family tree DNA. Also, I took my data and uploaded in the YFL tree to compare with the others people who did the test, the maternal test here, and there are more results in the YFL maternal tree, and here my sample is YF13810, and there's another Sudanese result. This is for my uncle. May Allah be mercy with him. He did the test through Dante Labs DNA test, and we meet here. As it mentioned in the video, the most recent common ancestor should be 3,500, but there we have advanced age estimation. So we reached to 800. This is very good age estimation comparing to the previous updates and informations. So this is me and my uncle, brother of my mother, may Allah be mercy with him, Hashim al-Tayyib al-Hasaballabi. And our branch is L3H1B1A3B. Joined, this branch formed in more than 20,000 years ago, and the most recent common ancestor is 800 between me and him. Okay, and this maybe with more updates it will become closer, but this is close enough. This is a lot more than, it's more close than 3,500 as it mentioned in the previous video in the family tree DNA. So this branch is more than 20,000 years ago, and we can see the origin of this branch. We can above L3H1B1A3, we can press on it so that we can see the whole branch. Okay, we have good Sudanese presence here. This branch is formed more than 20,000 years ago, and the most recent common ancestor for all these results also more than 20,000 years ago. We have here in the top 2 Sudanese results and a Yemeni result. Okay, but they did not form a branch yet. Maybe every single result of them it represent a branch for itself. But if they discover any mutations, any common mutations, they will have their own branch. But if not, that means this is very common in Sudan, and it supports what we have seen in the map, that this was originated in Sudan, in North Sudan. See here how many Sudanese on this branch. We have on the top 2 with Yemeni. Yemen is also close to our area, or East African area, and here we have another branch. The second one you can see L3H1B1A3A C97766T formed 20,000 years ago. The most recent common ancestor TMRCA is 11,300 years ago. We can see here Ethiopian result, and we can see a Yemeni and Saudi. They formed a new branch, so that that means they are closer to each other. And below we have the branch of me and my uncle. So we have here majority of these results now is Sudanese. If you count me and my uncle, count us as one, no problem. Also, we will be the majority will be 3. And if me and my uncle counted as separate results here, that's mean we are majority here. Yeah. So both cases we are majority. Sudanese are majority of this result till now. Wow. Although the Saudi people they do the test, they are more interested on these tests, and they are doing the DNA tests, many of them. Sudanese people, they are not that much interested like Saudi people because of the economical status and many other factors. But although we are the majority here. Okay, so we'll see also the source of this branch of our branch in yellow L3H1B1A3. We can press the one above to see our branch. Still, the age is more than 20,000 years ago, and the most recent common ancestor is more than 20,000 years ago, and the name of this is L3H1B1A. I think this is the same haplogroup in the family tree DNA. So here we can see the Y fold is more advanced. That's because the Y fold, they have many results from other companies. It accepts any results for maternal line, detailed maternal line in its informations here. Yeah, in database, in its database. So here we can see in the top you have from Chad, and there is a branch. Yeah. Oh, there is a branch of Dominican and Ethiopian and American result, and also we can see our friend, the British guy. So the British is more related to the American and Ethiopian and the Dominican result, and also the Chadian result on the top, than its relation to me. He's the only match on the family tree DNA, but in Y-fold, the picture is different here because we have many informations here. So here we have many results separating between me and this British gentleman. Also, we can see here the Spanish guy, also in my matches in family tree DNA. The most closer to him is a Libyan result. They meet in 2,400 years ago. Okay. So for the British, Ethiopia and Chad are closer to my country. So this is the migration maybe from Ethiopia to Sudan to Chad, then to British. Or maybe from Sudan to Ethiopia in the east, and other part went for Chad in the west until it reached the west of Europe in Great Britain. And for Spanish, Libya in the west, and Spanish in the west for Sudan. So this is supporting that Sudan is the source of this haplogroup, maternal haplogroup here. Okay, this is our old branch here, L3H1B1A3. Also, we can see the source of our branch, our current branch. So we go to the major branch or the main branch, L3H1B1. Here, I can't see any addition, just only one sample on the top, and we don't know the nationality of that sample, no flag. So we go to L3H1B. Okay, the same, but we can see in the bottom if there is any changes. Okay, another branch appeared here, a new branch. This is closer to us. Also, we met in more than 20,000 years ago. The most recent common ancestor for this branch is also more than 20,000 years ago. We can see results from Kenya and Angola, Saudi Arabia, and Morocco. So most of these are African countries, and Saudi Arabia, as it mentioned in the family tree DNA video, this haplogroup went also for the Arabian Peninsula. That's why we can see Saudi and Yemeni results here. So we go to the mother of this line, L3H1. So here we can see a new branch, L3H1A1. Most of it is Sudanese here. Still, Sudanese people are the majority, or they are very obvious on this main branch. Also here there is Kenyan results, and Tanzania, another Sudanese, Kenyan, Sudanese, Kenya, Tunisia, Kenya, Sudanese, Tanzania, Sudanese, Tanzania. So it looks like very, very ancient in Sudan, this haplogroup. And here there is another branch, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Sudan with Ethiopia. Very common here, very common. Here, this you can see here. And our old branch here. So also we can go to the mother of this branch to see if there are any additions. Still the age is more than 20,000 years ago, and the most recent common ancestor of these results are more than 20,000 years ago. Nothing new in the top, but we can see on the bottom if there is any new results. Yes, there is new. There is L3H2. L3H2 also more than 20,000 years ago, and the most common ancestor, the most recent common ancestor is 12,500 years ago. And we can see on the top Ethiopia, Somalia, Sudan, and Kenya. So this is typical East African haplogroup. Till now, the East Africans are dominating on this haplogroup, and Sudan is very obvious, very, very obvious on this haplogroup. Here we can see also Somalia and Yemen. So Yemen is very close to Somalia. Yeah, there is a very narrow area of the Red Sea between Yemen and Somalia. But we can see that this branch L3H2A, there is many Yemeni people, and we can detect on the last branch L3H2A2 3 Yemeni results, and they meet only the branch age is 7,200, but they meet only in 750. And this is an indication that these guys are very closely related, maybe brothers, maybe cousins to each other by the mother side. But still, East Africa is dominating on this haplogroup, and there some branches went to the Middle East and West Europe. So here we can see L3. This is where me and Mr. Mandela we share. Now, okay, we can see now. Oh my God, there is an Egyptian ancient result. An Egyptian ancient result on the top of L3. The age of this Egyptian result or ancient DNA, it's about 2,276. 2,276 of this. That is a good indication that this was very ancient on the region. But 2,000 is not ancient comparing to the age. It's 20,000, but also it's a good indication. It is supporting also that it is also Sudan and Egypt, they are close to each other. Here also we have an Indian result on L3. We have also here ancient DNA. Okay. Okay. But we don't have the flag on the maternal haplogroup MM. So there is from L3 we can see L3A L3BF, L3CD, or L3C, comma D, I don't know how to read it there, okay. Other haplogroups, Philippines, India, oh, this is now very ancient, India. All these are maternal. China, Japan, now we are going very far, okay. There's in Libya some, on the haplogroup N. We have ancient haplogroup on Libya. Oh, okay, ancient results are from Libya. So this is, you can see here, Egypt. There is also maternal haplogroup R, Egyptian results, Egyptian, Russian results, Egyptian results. Oh my God, Egyptian. Many different haplogroups. Below L3, we can see Egyptian. Also from Italy, and from Estonia in HVOA. So L3 is a common. You can see here. It is a mother of many haplogroups, many universal haplogroups. It's not just a simple haplogroup or a single haplogroup. No, all these, below of them, many results. If we press on any of these green squares, we will find many results on the maternal line below. What this country? Cambodia and 9. Now we are going very far from our recent days. India, China, like that. But Egypt, the Egyptian ancient results are very obvious on this level. The same. Do we have another haplogroups? I don't know. It looks like this. We have a L4. So we can see the other branches. L3 4 6, L3 4 L3 4 6. I don't know how to read this with these commas. Oh, okay. But what I can see here, that there are also Neanderthal results. Here, so L for the modern human beings, and we have this Neanderthal, which this Neanderthal is a type of human being that is not present in this, not present anymore in our modern life. But we share common ancestors in the maternal line and also in the paternal line, and that means we are one. They are not different type of human being. You can see here all these Neanderthal results from Germany and Belgium. We have age estimation here of, oh my God, this German Neanderthal result, 123,730. Very ancient. Belgium, 126,930. Russia, 110,780. Many results here. Spanish, Belgium, Croatia, Belgium, Poland, 115,930 years ago from now. My God. This where we come in. Still, there is no age estimation yet, but from the age of these remainings, we can decide. People, we will see, age estimations in the future, and this is the common, and M is the common between us and the modern human, the Homo sapiens, as they call it, Homo sapiens and the Neanderthal. Look here in the NM, we share with each other many mutations. Many. This is all shared between us and the Neanderthal. Can you imagine that? All of these are shared between the modern humans and the Neanderthal. And if every mutation is 800 years ago, years in age estimation, it will be a huge common maternal line gathering us and the Neanderthal. So this DNA results are really are very important to tell us about the true history of the human being, because what we hear that Neanderthal is a different type of humans, but now we are brothers. We are brothers, and we have many things in common. Also, we have some of their DNA in our autosomal. Some website like the GetMatch website, if you upload your DNA, you will find the Neanderthal results in your DNA. So this is a very interesting results. This will show that these are not ancestors for us, they are brothers for us. We are cousins. We are just cousins. Anyway, this is my maternal DNA. Okay, and we can see, we will see, and we will hear for the experts to explain about these results and how we meet with the Neanderthal like this, and how we have a common ancestor between us and the Neanderthal. All of these will be explained by the experts based on these results. Very interesting results. Thank you for listening, and hope we can meet in another video. Thank you very much.